Hello, so today I really feel called to do a reading for the divine masculine energy. I don't normally do this because typically I know that a lot of my followers identify more with the kind of feminine energies, and that's kind of what I pick up on more as well. And I also don't want to create kind of these attachments and dependencies, which I know, especially if if you resonate with this twin flame journey or you're a connection separation. I don't like doing kind of divine masculine readings or check-ins because I feel it kind of creates, whether it's subconsciously or unintentionally, like an attachment to their energy, and it's harder to kind of disconnect and let go and move on with your own journey if you're checking in with that. So I'm hoping if you are somebody who resonates with the more divine feminine energy, you won't watch this reading because I don't want, that's not my intention. But by all means, I mean, I don't really like using labels like divine feminine, divine masculine. They mean different things to different people. Different readers use them in different ways. So there's not really one, set term. This is a divine masculine, this is a divine feminine. For me, it's more like the yin and yang. Like, we have aspects of both. Like, you have the feminine energy and then the masculine qualities within that, and the masculine energies and the feminine qualities within that. But I guess it's more like two types of energy. The more action go, and the more kind of receptive, fluid energy. So it's this one. I've been doing a lot of my readings kind of focus more on the divine feminine energies and their challenges and kind of their journey. And I feel bad as well. Sometimes I'll be talking about these divine masculines. They're emotionally unavailable, emotionally disconnected, so I kind of felt bad not giving you a hard time, because not all the energies will all the readings will resonate with every single one of you divine masculines. But I know that I do have masculine followers as well, albeit a smaller percentage. So I just really felt called. It'll probably be a very quick check-in, but just with everything going on, we've got the Mars retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, we've got the new year beginning, the new calendar year, Cancer full moon. So I want to do an energy reading for you today, divine masculines. So we're going to start with an oracle card just for an overview of, oh, there we go. Happy. Oh, I like that. Happy. Oh, that one's flipped out. Yin. Okay, I want to pull one more card for this before I get... These cards are flipping out. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, so divine masculines. These cards are beautiful. The first ones that popped up, we've got happy, and yin. And it's funny because I was talking about the divine masculine energy as being like my yang energy, my action, my go. And then the yin is like my feminine energy, the receptivity, the flow. And we've got happy yin, and then not for you, which is an interesting twist because this came up in my Cancer new moon reading as well. So I feel like you've been in a connection. This relates to a feminine energy. You've been in a connection, or there's a divine feminine energy that you felt was going to make you happy. And with this card here, with this the egg and the face in there as well, I feel like it was like a beautiful, like just a beautiful life together that you had envisioned, that you had wanted, that you were feeling. I feel like this is a connection that you've been in. You've been in this happy connection, and perhaps you were talking about a deeper commitment, perhaps having children, making a family together, taking this step further with this feminine. And with this not for you, I don't know why, but I feel like, I don't know if it's a fear or like a self-esteem or like an insecurity. Like, you've decided that this connection and this commitment is not for you, and it's almost like you're afraid or like to receive this kind of love. Like, you're afraid of being this kind of happy and deepening this connection and this commitment for it moving. It's almost like things were going too good and this was just flowing so well, but you're afraid of receiving this love and this could stem from a childhood wound or a past relationship, or I feel like there's just something in your past or something that you're carrying that's making you feel like I'm not worthy, or I don't want this anymore, or this is not meant for me. This kind of happiness, this kind of connection, this kind of commitment, it's just not for me. And you've just decided, like, here, it's like, nope, I'm kind of done with it. I don't want to be involved in this. With the chessboard, it's like a game, but I don't know why it's feeling like a game. I'm gonna just jump straight in and pull. I'm gonna pull from this deck some tarot cards around this. What is going on with this? Not for you. Okay. Three of Wands. Okay. And the Two of Wands. Lots of Wands energy, lots of fire. I want to pull one more card, sorry. Wands energy. With the Three of Wands, like, well, I'm just waiting for the next card to come out. I feel like you're feminine, the person you were in a connection with, or they're kind of, you've been keeping them on the outside, you've been keeping them at arm's length for some kind of reason, and you can feel this kind of happiness and this possibility and this beautiful life, but you've just been keeping them away. And this is like, I feel like this is like your home, this is like the castle, like the fairy tale dream almost. But for whatever reason, you've not been letting them in, you've been keeping them at arm's length, at a distance, and they've been trying to find a way in to kind of your heart, into your life, and they're persevering. They want to find a way around this to make this work, but you've been kind of, I wouldn't say pushing them away, but keeping them out. These two cards, Hanged Man. Wow, this is interesting because we've got similar cards that we had with our Cancer full moon reading as well. Wow. So this is your divine feminine that you've been kind of keeping. She's been working hard. She wants this connection and this relationship to work, and you've not been ready to let her in fully yet. And I feel like here with this Two of Wands, this reminds me of, and I think this is like related to the mythology of Janus. Janus is like January, has two faces, one looking into the past and one looking into the future. And I feel like divine masculines, this is where you're kind of at. You are, there's something in your past, and it's almost creating this sense of fear or reluctance almost to move forward. And this paired with like the Hanged Man and the Not For You, I feel like this is where you're at right now. This Hanged Man situation, you've decided to take a step back from this connection and put it on pause, just to put it on pause, to decide whether this connection is for you or not. Whether, I feel like there's something in the past, maybe there was a serious relationship in the past, or an almost relationship. That's what I'm getting. It's either a past experience, whether you were married before, or a connection that seemed like the perfect one and things didn't end, you know, I mean, they ended. Or there's a deep childhood wound, something to do with your parents, or just bad experiences growing up, or just not feeling like you're worthy of this love. And this is what's causing you to pause in this connection, and just you're kind of reflecting on the past and what does this mean for your future. And are you ready with this key here? It's like you've hold the key to unlock your future step, but you're pausing here. It's like you've got one foot in and one foot out, and it's like you're holding on to your past, and you've also got the opportunity to move into your future, but you haven't decided yet. With this Hanged Man, this is a major arcana. This is like you're taking a step back to pause, to reflect, and this time of pausing will give you a new perspective on things. Because right now you're wondering, is this connection for me or not? Is this is it going to give me this happiness that I'm hoping for and that I wanted? Or is it too good to be true? That's kind of what I'm getting. And here with the Six of Wands, I feel like your divine feminine, she's put her heart into this. She doesn't want to give up. There's a lot invested into this connection. And it means a lot to her. She's persevering. She wants this. She believes in it. And it's something that she feels is worth fighting for. But at the moment, I just don't feel like you've decided yet whether your heart is 100% in this connection or not. I feel a bit sad as well. I feel like divine masculines, I don't feel like you're being, I don't want to be horrible, sorry, I don't want to swear, but I don't feel like you're being a dickhead. That's the word that came to mind. I feel like you're not intentionally, even if you're coming across as that, I feel like there's just something deeper within your heart that is holding you back from this commitment. Yeah, okay. I could feel it, and this has come up with my full moon reading as well. There's a heartbreak, there's a wound, there's a big deep wound on your heart with this. This is my Three of Swords heartbreak cards. So divine masculines, there's something heavy on your heart. There's these scars from the past. They've never quite left. They're still quite deep in your heart. And this is and they play heavy. I feel like these heartbreak, or this big heartbreak from your past, might have been three things, whether it was like infidelity, losing a child, I'm getting as well, I don't know why, and like difficult childhood, whatever it was for you personally, you'll know how this applies to you. That's weighing heavy on your heart. And with this connection, with this possibility of this beautiful, happy, this new happy life with the egg there as well, it's like a magical, it's almost like the fairy tale dream life. Suddenly these heartbreaks are coming to the forefront of your mind as well. And Seven of Wands, your confidence is kind of down. You feel like you're in a place between your head and your heart, and it's almost like you're in a battle. I feel like you're battling with yourself on whether this is something you can move forward with or not. And it might even be with others as well. You might be feeling a bit of pressure or maybe a bit of resistance from others who are telling you to think twice, or telling you, oh, remember, you know what happened before, you don't want to repeat the same mistakes, look at what happened in the past when you went down this track. And that's what's with this Knight of Wands energy. That is what is kind of preventing you from taking this passionate kind of trusting your heart and going for it. With this dragon, with this Knight of Wands cards, there's risks. There's always risks with any relationship, with any connection, with anything you put your heart into in this life, in this world. Otherwise it wouldn't cause that. We wouldn't have that passion. If something in our heart didn't stir, if we didn't have those butterflies, if we didn't have that fear, it wouldn't kind of be worth pursuing with our whole heart. We would just be like living a robotic kind of, tedious life because it's a safer option. Everything comes with risk. Every relationship, anything you go after. And I feel like here you're being guided to pursue wholeheartedly, embrace whatever your heart desires, regardless of the risks, because the risks are gonna always be there, but they seem bigger than they actually are. And I feel like that's what this time out, this Hanged Man period, will help you discover and help you kind of gain this connection to your heart and to your fire and to your passion that you kind of need. But at the same time, I'm not telling you to go for it with this connection or not. I'm not getting that. That's definitely for you to decide. It's just whatever it is your heart desires, don't let the risks stop you from pursuing it. These cards are just flying up. We've got Three of Cups. I want to pull two more. Sorry, I'm just going to move this up. Okay. So you can see all of these. But yeah, I feel like Divine Masculines, you have this fire in you. You have this kind of passion. It's just the heartbreaks. I can feel it. The heartbreaks or the disappointments, the setbacks, whatever it was that didn't work out before. For some, it might even be like a job or a way of life. You might have really, when you were younger, with this Knight energy, it's like, when you were younger, you followed your heart fearlessly. You know, you went after that girl of your dreams and you traveled the world together, and you didn't listen to anybody else. You just, or you know, you quit your job and you lived a dream kind of life, and for whatever reason it didn't work out. And I put work out in quotation marks because everything that doesn't kind of work out is God's redirection. It was, you learned your lessons, you got life experience from it. You can never deny or reject or be upset or angry with experiences that life gives you. And even when your heart is broken, you realize the depth of your heart. You realize how much love that you actually have within you sometimes. And I'm speaking from experience. I'm not trying to preach to you. I've been there. I was like heartbroken. This is horrible. I hate my life. But then you realize, wow, actually, I realize what I want, and I realize how much love I've got to give. Knight of Cups. Okay, I want to pull one more card before I read these. Oh. Okay, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is interesting because this deck, I like using it because like these are the page cards. Sorry, I thought they were Knight, but they're page cards. And normally in traditional decks they refer to masculine energy, but in this one it's the feminine energy. So I feel like with this Three of Cups, I feel like you're being guided to take some time to have some fun, Divine Masculines, just to take a, like, you're already in this hangman situation where you're taking a pause from this connection, you're taking this time out, but actually have some fun and do something that you really, that helps you connect to others, whether it's connecting with friends that you haven't seen for a long time, on a heart-to-heart level, just something that makes you feel free and really makes your heart kind of sing. I just feel like you've been stuck in this kind of serious energy for you've been really overthinking and kind of worried about this connection, and it's been bringing up a lot of painful memories and feelings from the past. And I feel like you're just being guided to just relax a little bit, connect with others, and just have some playful times with, I'm feeling like childhood friends or friends that you haven't seen for a while but that you're very close to. And with this Two of Pentacles energy, it's like you've taken a step back from this connection because things were getting kind of overwhelming. You've had so many things going on, not just this connection, but maybe work or other things in your life, that you needed to take a step back as well to get some balance, to kind of just refocus your priorities. And at the moment, this connection is not your priority. You have other priorities going on right now for your stability, maybe in your finances, in your career, that really are at the forefront of your kind of, your priorities, your list right now. And with this one, with the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, I feel like with this Hanged Man situation, this not for you, it feels like you've almost decided this connection might not be for you, or you've taken a step back because your feminine, the person you're in a connection with, is wanting more from you that you don't feel ready to give right now. And that's kind of highlighted with this Page of Cups and this Page of Swords. Like, she has a beautiful mind, she's an intellectual, but this mind is very curious and kind of wants the answers and wants to, I feel like it connects to this happy, wants to move forward with a life together, wants to discuss this with you on both a practical level and an emotional level as well, and is kind of wanting to move forward to deepen this connection. and doesn't really understand the deeper things at play that are going on in your heart, and the fear and the risks that you're kind of trying to process. And I feel like that's why you're almost running away with this night energy. I get as well a little bit of like running away. It's like you don't want to face these emotions and these kind of discussions. You don't want to have these discussions. You don't want to have to deal with the emotions of your divine feminine, and you've kind of decided almost to not only take a break, but you've kind of left her in the lurch a bit to run away. And that's probably why your feminine is finding it so difficult. I want to get one more oracle card just for guidance for you. What kind of guidance is there for you for this month? Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm going to take that one. Exchanging gifts. Okay. Exchanging gifts. So with this card, I love this card. It's such a beautiful, again, this is very similar to the Yin card, which it kind of parallels that receptivity, that allowing yourself to receive, understanding the balance between giving and receiving. And I feel a few things here, Divine Masculines. I feel like on the one hand, with this Two of Pentacles, you're being guided to focus your energies on what it is that you want to pursue. What means with this Knight of Wands as well. If it's something in your physical world, if it's your career, your stability, don't feel guilty to pursue that and make time for that, because that's your priority right now. If that's what you need to do for you, that's fine. And when it comes to this connection, I also feel like do it justice by giving the truth when the time is needed for that. If you are this divine masculine that's kind of left your divine feminine in the lurch a little bit, and you've not explained how and why, or you haven't kind of given closure, I feel like when the time is right, when you've made a decision, do that. Give your divine feminine some closure if you've decided it's not for you. And if you decide it is for you, allow yourself to receive the love that you deserve. You're allowed to be happy in this life, and I feel like you're allowed to be happy, and you're allowed to be loved. Despite whatever's gone on in the past, despite whatever heartbreaks you've been in, your past does not determine your future, okay? Your past outcomes and situations, it won't be repeated unless you repeat the patterns. So allow yourself to believe that you are worthy of receiving these love and these blessings that are meant from you, okay? Yeah, so I'm gonna stop the reading there. I don't want to go any further into that. I really hope this resonated with you, Divine Masculines. Feel free to let me know in the comments if so, and have a beautiful day.